Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Nichijou episode number 17 reaction. Okay, the previous episode, two sections stood out the most in the previous episode. The first one was obviously Mio getting caught by a police and her actually hesitating to showing her back, at which the police and like Yuko were thinking about whether she has counterfeit notes, but unfortunately it was not something like that. It was something completely different. As soon as the police got the bag from her hand and tried to see, it was her dojins that she draws. And yeah, she just completely goes into her like I don't know, like her like second form or something, like a super saiyan form, and just like knocks everyone out. No one's alive by the end of it. Yuko goes down, the police officer goes down, and the random that guy, I forgot his name, he comes, he also goes down. A goat, Sasara's goat, comes in, he also goes down, and by the end of it she takes everything and just goes away. And yeah, that was hilarious, that part. And another part that really stood out was a really nice little section where we have been seeing how Nano has been kind of thinking about that people will not accept her as her friend if they get to know that she's a robot, and how she's always trying to kind of kind of avoid that and trying to hide it from everyone. And we see how Yuko goes to Nano's house, and it's easily brought out that she's a robot. And Yuko meets Hakase and everyone, and she has a great time. And in the end, when she sees Nano still trying to kind of hide the fact that she's a robot, Yuko's like, okay, if you say so, I believe you, which kind of indirectly shows how she has accepted her, and how no one, there wouldn't be anyone that will not accept her just because she's a robot. It doesn't matter who she is. The thing that matters is that Nano is Nano, and that's all that matters. And we also kind of see how Mio also gave a screw kind of came out of Nano's mouth, I think, which she picked up before, and she also kept it in front of the house, which also kind of shows how she also accepts her. Unfortunately, Mio is not aware of this fact, so she is still out of the loop. She thinks that this is just Yuko joking around all the time, saying like, oh, she's a robot, and it's just like she's just joking around. But she doesn't know it's actually real. So maybe she'll get to know in this episode, maybe in the future, maybe she wouldn't even get to know at all or something. We'll see. Let's see what happens. And yeah, that is where it ends. It was a really nice little section. Like usually this show is all comedy, but these type of little thoughtful little sections, wholesome little sections are quite nice. So yeah, let us begin. This is episode number 17. Yeah, 17. So yeah, let's start. I'll be putting the subtitles on the timer here. Sync it to whichever is a preference, and let's get started. All right, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Fire or fire cistern? What? Oh my god, stop. They're too expensive. Where? My is. What is happening here? What is this? Some kind of a new game? What? Ah. Oh, okay. Well, you should be accustomed to this at this point. Whoa, what? Oh no. What is... Wow. Okay. All right. Okay. She's getting ready for school and also thinking about what's to make for dinner. What's up with her face? Look at her face. What? Look at her face. What? Why is she like all cube? She's sleeping. Oh my god, stop. What? What are you doing? Is that a crow? What? Is that really a crow? Wait, what the? Oh, that's Sakamoto. For a moment, I was like, who is this? Oh, wait, they took his scarf out. That's why he cannot talk. He's like, I cannot find my scarf. Oh my god, it's been a while we've seen him without his scarf. Wait. Oh my god, they put the scarf. What the? I don't think what is that fly? Whoa! It looks like an umbrella. Not a crow, like an. Damn, he's too polite. What? Ah. Yeah. Oh my god, what? Can't she make another scarf? I don't know, like, probably. Yeah, obviously. Well, in the first place, cats don't talk, so. Wait, what? Yeah. Ah. But Nano also has that function, so. I don't know. Oh, that's a bad rocket punch. Nano has a better one. Okay. Probably some food or something, like roll cream or. Oh, no, wait, what the? Okay, never mind. Oh my god. Yeah, he needs to go back home. No. He has to go to his family, Yo, the scarf. Give the scarf back. Yeah. Oh no. What? Who? Who got these? What the hell is happening here? What? Okay. Okay. Okay, who's making this? Oh, Yuko. Oh my god. And Mio's also here. Where's my... Oh, Nano? Oh, they're in the... Everyone's here. Whose house is this? Is this Haka's? No sound. Oh, Nano, they're like, Nano, you do it. Come on, you do it. Oh! Okay. Yo, 4 hours. What? Oh no, don't do that. It's going to topple the whole thing over. They're planning to pop the... Oh no. Okay, no. I thought they were going to... Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Oh my god, did everything... Okay, everything's fine. uh, they needed to... Oh. No, stop. What are you doing? Okay. Oh no. Is it done now? Oh no. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Slow, yeah. Don't make too much. Okay, don't slowly. Nice. Oh my! Oh no. Yeah, it's over. He's well, might as well. There you go. Perfect. Oh my god. Just goes to sleep. Wait, whose house was this? This was not Hakase's house. Oh no, what? Oh, this is the teacher. Oh my god, she's waiting. I'm pretty sure that's not Nano, that's probably someone else. Yep, I knew it. It's this guy. Well, no! Oh my god, why are you doing this? He doesn't even have hair. That's the only. Oh, okay, that was evil. Yeah. What the? Oh, damn! What? Yes. What? You said half of the half. You said half of the. Oh my god, this guy. No! He misunderstood the question. Wow, he hit the nail on the head. What? What was that? Oh. Oh my god. Okay, stop. Wow. Well, yeah. Most of the time he's just stalking either Sakurai or Sakura. True, this time. He got stuck and his hair is gone now. Oh no. Here we go. Yes. Uh, well, yes. Yeah. Yeah, what are you doing? That's like his. Oh my god. What? Everyone's here. Wait, everyone's. Yeah. Oh, this little cat we saw. Um, 道の目なの. Oh no, she's coming now. Okay, what? Don't! Oh no, she actually. Oh wait! Her key helped her out! There you go, your key saved you this time. What? Okay, we'll see how much you're able to. Wow. Okay, we'll see how much you're able to. Oh, okay, let's see. And here we go. What's. Well, there you go, you did it. Almost. Oh no, I feel like. What? Um. Yeah. Oh my god. Stop, don't do that. Stop. Yeah, you're supposed to not retort. Wow. No! Yes, you're almost going to retort. Well, there you go. She's still holding strong, you know? Let's see. No one said anything. Alright. Oh no. No one's retorting. Oh my god, what's happening now? Wait. What? What? Oh, okay, okay. Since that's a manga that he's reading. Well, there, that was one of the biggest retort you ever did, so you lose. Like the whole world listened to that now. Hey! That was one of the best retorts ever. Wow. She's outside, I'm pretty sure now. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought she will be outside, like, like holding, like, oh, she will. Okay, there you go. This is my path. Also her path. Yes. Oh no. Ah! There you go. You should not try, to hold yourself back most of the times. There are times when you should need to hold yourself back. For example, when you need to go to pee, you should hold yourself back. Ah. Is she dreaming? Yeah. Okay. Hmm. Oh, that's the crow. I realize now. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, there's still the. Oh, the short thoughts are also left. Yo, Sakamoto. This voice. Hijikata Toshizo's voice from Gintama, I think. Nakai Kazuya. I think so. Nakai Kazuya. Let me check. Nakai Kazuya. Alright. I'm pretty sure that's Hijikata's voice from Gintama. Yep, there you go. Hijikata Toshizo from Gintama. And anything else? Alright, let's see. Is there anyone else? Fire Force. Akitaru Oba. Yep, there you go. Boruto Urashiki Otsutsuki. Alright. Yeah, these are the main ones. Oh, Miles from Fullmetal Alchemist. Yep. Yeah, these are the few ones, and a few others. Oh, Zoro from One Piece. Yeah. Okay, there you go. So, all right. This episode we start with. Oh my god, I love how like Mai is. I feel like this episode was kind of heavily focused on Mai most of the time, because the first portion was kind of like Mai was there and Yuko, like Yuko's like, oh, let's go somewhere, like hang out on our way back from our school. And she's like, oh, let's go to the fires. What did she say? Fire cistern or something? Yeah, fire cistern. And as always, no one knows what's going on in her head. What she says most of the time is just an enigma completely. And now this is the whole thing. She is the bokeh most of the time, while Yuko is the Sukomi, and that's how it usually goes. So again here as well, when they were outside, at the locker, when they were taking out their shoes, Yuko's like, oh my, let's go to Daiku, coffee, have some coffee and go back home after that. And while she was saying that, she sees Mai having I think that was those wooden sandals. I think those are called geta, aren't they? I think so. Those are called geta. Yeah, geta. Kind of look like that, but had usually these getas have a small little the underneath portion. The elevation is a little bit, while this one had a very big elevation. So one of her legs were on quite high while the other one was low, and she was walking in a weird way. And the elevation of that wooden shoe had a little hole in it, in which little sparrows were coming in and sitting down, they had made it their temporary home or something. And she was walking like that. And here I think Yuko made the Sukomi here. She says Mai that Mai says it's asymmetry. She says, yeah, I see that. That's completely beside the point. It's way beyond fashion asymmetry. I was just kidding, or I was just, she was acting as a bokeh. And Yuko's like, oh my god. And she thinks about, talks about how, her head works in weird ways. And and she's like, God help this poor girl, something like that she was saying. And again, as you can see, she acted as the bokeh while Yuko, the Sukomi did that, which we get to see later on as well, where Yuko decides not to Sukomi. But it's difficult to do that whenever someone's doing weird stuff like this. Okay, now in the next one we get to see Nano just on in front of the the door, was thinking about what to make for dinner. In comes Hakase with a crow in her hand, and first of all, I don't know how she got that crow. Number two, I love the design of the crow in this show. It's so unusual, and it's kind of very interesting, I have to say. It's like a triangle. It looks like an umbrella. So at first I was like, what is that? And then she's like, oh, it's a crow. And I'm like, okay, so that's the crow. Okay. And then she takes Sakamoto's scarf and puts it on the crow. Now I'm guessing it probably takes a long while to make another scarf, so she just took Sakamoto's scarf for the time being. And Sakamoto, after waking up, I'm pretty sure he realized he cannot talk, and then he just tries to find his scarf, cannot find it anywhere. This is the thing, it's so unusual that usually cats don't talk, but for Sakamoto it feels like it's normal. Seeing him talk is just normal at this point after so many episodes. And for Sakamoto as well, I'm pretty sure that feels normal. It's as if he lost an integral part of his life or something. He lost his scarf, he cannot communicate with everyone, so he is trying to find the scarf, cannot find it. He's he's goes back to the room and realizes that his scarf is on the crow, and the crow here is so polite. I really did not think that a crow could be so polite. He's just so polite. He's actually thanking everyone, being very talking in a very polite manner and everything. And Sakamoto's pissed off. Sakamoto's like, what are you doing with my scarf? And starts mewing around. You can just keeps mewing while no one's able to realize what he's saying. So the crow decides to translate for them. The crow's like, he's pretty angry that I have gotten his scarf. And and there was like a fly moving around or something, and the crow kills the fly, gets the fly. And so there you go. If you look at it in that way, like he's so more polite. He's actually helping us out, like, you know, doing stuff and everything. And it's just, you know, like everyone's just so impressed with him while Sakamoto's pissed off. Now so here Nano's like, okay, so Hakase, did you actually give Sakamoto's scarf to him? And you're gonna like, poor Sakamoto, like, you know, put it back on him. And Hakase's like, don't worry, like, you know, like I have something with me. And he brings out like a, what is that, like a robot thing? Biscuit One. Okay. What's with the naming sense? He brings out Biscuit One. Biscuit One is unfortunately not a scarf, but he has a few good functions, you know. He has a rocket punch. Unfortunately, the rocket punch is very inferior to Nano's rocket punch. Nano's rocket punch is a lot more better than that. It just kind of pops out a little bit and that's just it. What type of rocket punch is that? And not only that, its head also pops off or something. For a moment I thought, like, you know, he was just like how Nano has, like, you know, like whenever like her hand is taken out, like, you know, like a roll comes out, cream roll or whatever they're called, they come out, like food materials comes out from it. I thought this Biscuit One also had something like that. Maybe biscuits come out of Biscuit One, you know, like, you know, because his name is Biscuit, so I wouldn't be surprised. But turns out there's nothing like that. It's just his head pops off and goes away. And everyone's just having like a blast over there, like just laughing away at that. And Sakamoto's like, this, like, you know, enough is enough. Where's my scarf? Why am I being subjected to this type of a, like, you know, like situation? And in the end, the crow was like, okay, like, you know, enough, like, you know, like fooling around. I had a great time, you know. It was such an experience to actually talk with humans and talk in human language. So yeah, I feel like we should return the scarf to Mr. Sakamoto because I need to go now. Pretty sure, I think like, as far as I know, like crows are like, you know, not migratory birds. I wouldn't say they're like, you know, like they kind of go from one place to another, but just not like migratory birds. I think in the, like, you know, at the evening or something, they come back home or something, go back to their trees and all. So usually in the evening, I remember in my childhood, like, you know, when like, you know, whenever evening used to come, if you looked at the sky, there was so many crows just, you know, going back homes, calling around and just going back, like, you know, like in groups and groups and everything. So, and in the trees they would count, like, you know, we beside our house we have a lot of trees, so they used to come to the trees and just sit down and just keep calling away up until it was, like, you know, like night fell. Then they used to, like, you know, quiet down. So yeah, I've seen those. So it was probably a similar situation to this crow probably just got, I'm guessing, probably got a little bit distracted while it was going outside with the group and got stuck over here in the morning and having like a good time here, just, like, you know, talking with everyone and everything. And now it's ready to go back home because, you know, those crows who went to other direction are going to come back to their house and they're going to pass the same place, this place. So he was probably waiting for his group to come. As soon as he saw his group coming, he's like, okay, yeah, I need to go now, like, you know, like I had a good fun. Obviously Nano's like Sakamoto's Hakase's like, why don't you stay? But he's like, no, I need to go because, you know, like that's his home. And the thing about Sakamoto was like, like, you know, Sakamoto was someone's pet as far as we could see, but it was a weird thing. I still don't know what the hell was up with Sakamoto's previous owner. Like, number one, they kept him in a cage. It was kind of weird, you know. I've never seen anyone keep a cat in a cage, but who knows, maybe they were getting ready to go to the vet or something. That's why they put him in a cage, you know, to take him to the vet for checkups or something. I don't know, it could be that, or maybe it could be something else. So yeah, like, you know, like Sakamoto's like a single cat. So just coming to this, like, to this household, Hakase's house, it's fine. Sakamoto probably doesn't have any family that he knows of, while this crow, however, has a family, and like, so he's like, nah, I need to go. And obviously before going, he talks about how they should take the scarf, because it's Sakamoto's scarf, not his scarf. And if all the crows will be weirded out if they suddenly see a crow talking human language. you know so yeah, he's like, take the scarf, but in the end, like, probably forgets and takes the scarf with him. And Sakamoto's like, you never, like, you did not put the scarf back. And I'm pretty sure in the, like, later on, it probably came back and left the scarf. So yeah, but that was kind of funny. All right, then there was the next section with this, I don't know what the hell has happened here. There was this, like, an office with, like, a lady, like, and like another person. The lady gave the person, like, a little coffee or something. They kind of smiled at each other, while in the background, like, suggestive things are happening. And we see, like, like a random guy, just on top of another person, just, like, kind of stretching their hands or something. That was kind of that was unusual. But yeah, this is Nichijou, so yeah, what else could I expect? Now after that, we get to that part was really good. The House of Cards part, where there was no conversation, no conversation. Everyone kind of saw everything by just, the what do you call it, by how everyone was kind of signing in sign language. They were talking, not sign language, but they were, like, talking in, like, kind of making expressions and everything. And it was pretty easy to understand, and like, obviously everyone, not everyone, but 3 of the girls were freaked out. Mio, Yuko, and Nano, because the card, the house of cards was almost complete, and the final 2 portion they were not able to put. Their hands were, like, shaking and everything. And the first thing that the first thing that Mio and Yuko does is try to give Nano the responsibility, and Nano's like, no, I cannot do it, like, oh, obviously not. And like, more, like, maximum amount of the time, we were kind of getting into situations which kind of made us feel the House of Cards is going to topple down. For example, Nano kind of moved, her key hit the table, and it was almost, like, crumbling. And multiple things like this happened. Then we suddenly see, Nano just goes to, like, falls asleep. And there was that bubble, like, anime bubble, that whenever people sleeps, that comes out. And those 2 are still freaking out. And again, like, the cat, there was that cat. The first things first, I wonder whose house this was. This was definitely not Hakase's house. So it was this Mio's house? I don't know. Like, we see her grab the cat by the tail, so I'm guessing this is probably Mio's pet cat or something. I think this is Mio's house, most probably. I'm not sure. Anyways, so yeah, so now we see the cat was almost going to go. Mio just grabs it and brings it back. And, like, while all of that happened, these 2, Mio and no, not Mio, sorry, Mai. I think this is Mai's house. Yeah, I kind of interchanged their names. I think this is Mai's house. This is just what I think. Now, okay, Mio and Yuko goes out, and I love the fact that they actually, they were very scared at that moment. They were going to kind of, like, kind of sigh. So instead of doing that there, they go outside and kind of give out a big breath, since they're relieved. And then they come back, because if over there they did that, it would probably topple the House of Cards. So, and then we see, as always, Mai just strolling, using the, like, the feather thing to play with the cat. And the House of Cards was in its way, and everyone, like, Mio and Yuko was like, don't do that, like, and then they again try to do it. And now we see Nano bubble kind of touching the cards, and they take Nano and put her to sleep properly. Mai again starts strolling, takes her glasses out, puts it on top of the House of Cards, and they again kind of reprimand Mai, like, don't do that, The final, like, the thing that happened, which completely destroyed everything, is, like, Yoko was like, I need to go to the washroom, and she opens the door, closes it. The whole light kind of falls down on the house of cards, and it's over. He comes back, he sees this, and she realizes, you know what I should do? Accept this, and put those two on top of the thing. And both Mio and Yuko was crying, but they were still happy in a way. It was a weird situation, but you know what? Nothing you can do about it. You need to accept the fact that that happened. And Yuko goes to sleep under the kotatsu. Oh boy. Oh, and we see the professor still trying to get like Nano, and she has like put a trap with like glue and everything. And I knew like someone else was going to get trapped in it, and obviously who else other than Nakanojo. He got stuck in the night, and that was so evil. She just completely shaved his hair off, and like I'm like he doesn't even have hair. The little one amount he had, he just shaved it off. That's evil. But you know what? I have my hopes. Like maybe this will be like the opportunity for his hair to grow. People who have like a less amount of hair. How they kind of shave it off so that the hair growth can increase, something like that. Maybe something like that will happen, and Nakanoju will get like a bigger, like a longer hair after this, like a thicker hair or something. And he'll be forever grateful to this teacher for actually shaving his hair off or something. That'll be kind of funny, But I don't know. We'll see. Okay, and we get to see this guy, the teacher, I don't remember his name, the male teacher who likes Sakura. He's keeping an eye on Sakura's brother. And now this is the part that I realized that he's the same guy who went to the soccer go club, that guy. I realized it here. I didn't realize it up until this point. And we see him playing the soccer go, and the teacher decides to actually ask him about, like his sister, and he completely messes it up. He says something like, where is it? Okay, where is it? Okay, is there any boyfriend in the picture? Like that was he omitted half of the sentence. He was going to ask if his sister had any boyfriend, but he just asked it directly to him, and he's like, no, I don't. And he's like happy about that, and I'm like, what are you doing? Like you're supposed to ask a completely different question. You asked a different question and he denied it, and you're getting happy at that. Like this is wrong in so many ways. And then he himself realized what he's doing. And it's interesting that this guy is actually very perceptive. He's like, oh, maybe you like my sister or something. And he's like, no, I don't, I'm not like that, and and he's like, I'm just here because you're playing soccer go, and I like go soccer, I was the MVP in my back in my days. And he takes this opportunity, and he's like, you know what I can do that's going to make this a win-win situation for both of us. You become the soccer go soccer advisor, while I'll tell you everything about my sister. And again, he's still continuing that whole facade of like, oh no, I'm not interested, sister at all, and all that. And he's like, okay, this is a tough nut to crack. You know what, I'm going to blackmail you. If you don't become the advisor, I'm going to tell everyone about your feelings. And he's freaking out now, he's like, and while he's going to go to tell everyone about his feelings, in comes the other girl, and he's like, Sensei, Nakano just been buried behind the gymnasium. Kind of like this, it's kind of similar to the previous time when this happened as well. And just like the previous like in one of the previous episodes, that episode, he said the same thing here. He's like, you know what, he has not been buried. And she's like, that's not only it, his hair is also gone. He's like, here you go, draw it on his head. While the other kid is going to actually trying to say the secret of this guy. So he's kind of stuck now. He either going, he has to either choose that guy to stop him from telling everyone his secret, or go to Nakanojo. He's stuck. So in the end, the kid was like, the kid was like, oh, okay, I have not actually told anyone, but you know what, I'm pretty sure you are going to become our advisor, So there you go. Thanks for like, I look forward to having you as our advisor. And by the end, he was like, you know what? Fine, I will become your advisor. And then he's like, all right, let's go to Nakanojo. And he and the other girl both go towards Nakanojo. Now, this doesn't end here. The professor, the school professor, the lady who dug the holes, she was like, oh, maybe I did a little bit, was a little bit too harsh. I cut off his hair or something. Let me just go and help him out. And she goes there and she sees down there's 3 holes with the teacher and that girl as well stuck. And she's like, you know what? I could have brought, like, if it was one person, I could have probably brought him out and tried to, like, kind of fool him into thinking that, oh, this was not my fault. But there's 3 of them now. So what should I do? Run away, best thing to do at this situation. And she just runs away. Oh my god. After that, what happens is just so unusual. Nano comes to this place because, like, this was actually a trap made for her. Nano comes to this place. She falls into the hole. Her key helps her out. It gets stuck in the hole and her legs does not touch the glue, I'm guessing. So she was not stuck. She gets up and just, and she's fine. So there you go. You could see how the key actually helped. And yeah, this I guess this kind of saved her life in a way. But yeah, that was where that end. Now the final section is the whole Sukkomi and bokeh part. As like in the first part of the episode we also saw that Mai is just completely, like, all the time she does weird things and acts as the bokeh, while Yuko retorts to that almost all the time as the Sukkomi. She kind of says that. So she's like, you know what, enough is enough. Like, what am I doing? What are we doing? This is like, we're like high school girls. We are just doing this, like, Sukkomi bokeh thing, and it's like we're going into like a whole cycle of that. Is this how high school girls should spend their time? Obviously not. We have a lot of other things to do. Why are we doing this? So I'm going to not retort at all. I'm not going to Sukkomi at anything that Mai does from here onwards. And like, my will be strong. And she sits down and she's like, we're going to talk like normal normal girls. And Mai comes in with a very good preparation, you could say. She has her glasses with another pair of glasses on top of her head, and that's like a high level high level thing, high level joke. And Yuko's like, oh my god, this is too strong. I was almost going to Sukkomi at this. And yeah, she's like, no, I won't lose. And she doesn't say anything. And I love the fact that none of the students say anything at all at that except one kid, like that Afro guy. But okay, not only that, seeing how Yuko's not reacting to that. Okay, where is that part? Yuko says, did you watch Muscle Lemon today? Now here's the second joke. She takes out the notebook and puts like a Y and N multiple choice question there. And when that doesn't even work, she kind of goes down and she's like finding something. It's like, where's my glasses? And Yuko's like, oh my god, what is with these high-paced jokes? These are traps, and traps everywhere. Now that Afro kid comes in and he's like, oh, what's up with you? You already have 2 glasses. What are you looking for? And at the same time, we can see here now the duality of human beings. Yuko doesn't want to Sukkomi, but at the same time, when someone steals her Sukkomi, she's frustrated. So she's like, why did he say that? That was supposed to be my line. Now this clearly shows us how deep down inside her heart she wants to Sukkomi, but she cannot. She's not letting her. She's holding herself back, which is not good. And by the end of it, she actually realizes her mistake. And you could say Mai made her realize that. And you could also say maybe this was all part of Mai's plan. Mai probably realized that, oh, you know what, my friend is trying to hold herself back, so in such a way. So as a good friend, I should not let her do that. So she just cracks all these high level jokes one after the other, so that she's forced to Sukumi at that. And yeah, maybe this is all according to Mai's plan, like who knows. Oh boy. But okay, then after that, she's like, oh, today's the first was Japanese period, isn't it? First period. And Yuko's like, yeah, the teacher has has not come, the substitute teacher. And she again says the same line. And Yuko, this was like a fast one, Yuko was almost going to Sukumi here. She was almost going to say like, oh, you already said that. But she realized what she's trying to do, and she stopped again. She's like, oh my god, that was a fast and sneaky one, like I was almost going to lose here. And then there was that part, the stand and bow, and she said something like, instead of saying sit down, she says something like sit down, yeah. And none of the students nor the teacher reacted to it. Yuko's like, why did everyone let it slide? Like this is this is a perfect part, section to kind of Sukumi here. And then there was the next part where this was this was a big one, where I think this was the part where she completely lost her cool. She takes out the book. There was like a manga book, and she started reading. And Yuko's like, what the hell is this? She's actually reading properly, but it's a manga that she's reading. But she's not reading the manga. She's actually reading the literature portion that she was told to read. She has actually memorized everything. So for that joke to succeed, she memorized the actual book. Like, that's some dedication, you could say. And in front of that amount of dedication, Yuko was bound to break, and she broke her character. She just just screamed so loud. Okay, what did she scream? Just a sec. She memorized it. There you go. That's what she screamed. And this was like a big joke, one of the biggest joke. And the Sukumi to that was also so loud that each corner of the world it reached, and everyone at that moment kind of looked at the sky, and they realized that something happened. It was Yuko's Sukumi. Oh my god. And seeing that amount that amount of passion into that, Mai was completely just blown away. She just got shocked and just kept standing there with a surprised face. And Yuko is like, oh, it feels so good, as if something has broken and I'm free again, when I'm flying in the sky or something like that. And I love how she's like, teacher, I think I should go outside and stand in the hallway. And she starts leaving, and in the end Mai was like, oh, she was like, this was my path, and this was Mai's path as well. So yeah, I shouldn't have tried to hold myself back. This is the proper way to do this. And in the end, Mai cracks the last joke. She's like probably in respect to that amazing Sukumi. She's like, since this morning I've been wearing contacts. So she had 2 glasses, and underneath one of the glasses she has a contact. She was ready today. She was ready with everything. Like I said, Mai probably anticipated this. Previous day, she probably saw Yuko doing that Sukumi with the little the slipper thing, and she realized Yuko would probably try to hold her down, herself back. So she was ready today, with everything. And she even memorized the book. She had glasses, contacts, and everything ready, so that she could let Yuko see the light. And in the end, Yuko was like, the final Sukumi. She's like, then what was the point of the glasses? And okay, that was quite funny. That was one of the best sections of this episode, I have to say. Now, and then in the end we see Nano and Hakase, like Hakase is falling asleep. Nano's like, oh please, like, no, don't sleep here, go back to your bed, and sleep. And in the end, after the after credits, we see her carrying her to her futon, and she's like, Sakamoto, you also go and sleep properly. Sakamoto almost like, just almost falling down in sleep. He's able to go back, and that way it ends. Great episode. Like I said, I feel like the best part of this episode, the best two parts were obviously the whole silence portion, when they're completely silent with the House of Cards, and the best part was obviously the Tsukumi Boke part. That was fantastic. That was really good. So there you go. That was it. That was episode number 17. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know, and I'll check them out. And that is it, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next week with another episode of Nichijou. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.